welcome to the NBA 2K G League show. I'm your host, Varun Chari, and welcome to the show. So, I am heading to the NBA G League playoffs so I can see the Capital City Go-Go play the Maine Celtics. I will say it was a very spontaneous thing, actually decided last minute, but I was like, you know what, I'm going to do this. I'm going to be flying to Boston, and I'm taking a train to Portland to watch this G League game. And, you know, the Capital City Go-Go, they've been a really important part of my life. I really, ever since I finished college in 2023, I've been going to G League games for the Go-Go really ever since. I'm actually going to be moving this summer, and I'm not going to be in the DC area anymore. So I was like, you know what? I might as well just go all in. The Metro is about to come any second. I have arrived to Portland, Maine. It is beautiful, definitely colder than it was in Virginia, but I'm just walking around. I think I'm going to do some tourism because I feel like that probably would be the smart move, especially having a lot of extra time till the game. But yeah, this just seeing the Maine Celtics building. I was talking with somebody on the bus. They were saying that it's almost probably about 100 years old or somewhere around that ballpark. And honestly, if you look at the building, it really does look like that. So yeah, I'm super excited to get in there in probably like 4 or 5 hours. But for now, I'm just gonna go do some tourism. I see geese. So I pretty much started walking around Portland. I went around downtown, saw some really cool places. And then I got to go to this movie theater, which looked pretty cool. It's just nice to see some of the local theaters, how they end up looking. I found this comic book shop called Casablanca Comics. Had some really cool comics, like as you can see here. They had a Batman comics series. They also had some anime comics, Marvel, and of course, you know, just a whole variety of different type of comics. I think it's always really cool to support local comic book shops, and this was just a really cool shop in general. Next, I decided to keep walking over to Old Port, which a bunch of people on the bus to Maine had pretty much told me about. They said you should really walk around because, one, the walk isn't really that bad, and honestly, it really wasn't. It was a really nice walk to downtown. Weather was really nice. You know, it was windy, but I kind of expect that being in Portland. But you know, very, very nice day. It's somewhere I definitely love to visit during the summer for sure. But, you know, I wanted to go see the water, so I kind of found this port area, pretty much kept walking around. Then I kind of just looked around more, got to really see how beautiful the water is. It's super nice and blue out in Portland. Again, just somewhere I really would like to check out during the summer for sure, because I'm really curious how many people go out and do things with the water around the area. And then I was able to come by and see some railroad tracks. I thought this looked really cool. You know, I always really like seeing railroads, tracks. I don't know why, something about it. I'm always really drawn to it. But yeah, very, very cool. And then, you know, obviously one of the big things you see around a lot in Portland are seagulls. There was a lot of seagulls around the area. You know, not a huge surprise there. But that was pretty much the last stop. And then I kind of, you know, got pointed to start going back towards the arena, and that's what I ended up doing. And here we go. Into the game we go. All right, guys, about to go in, see this Maine team. Whoa, this is the arena. Wow, this is cool. I'm at the game, as you can see, and now I'm just waiting. I think we got like 30 minutes to go, but let's go. That's Brad Stevens, guys.
You're right. I have to make note of that. I like. Corner, go! Rebound, run! Set it! Oh!
Like 500,000. Yeah.
Shire man, it's like $3 million.
I think so, somewhere around there.
I see this No, it was the guy from TV down north, and then which is open hat.
Woo! Good job, Jalen. All right, the last minute of the go-go. All right, guys, I am back after a fun trip to Portland. But I had to stop somewhere. I had to stop at Care First Arena, which is the home of the Capital City Go-Go. This is where I'd go for all the games the past 2 seasons, for all of our home games. It was a lot of fun watching this team. I know they had lost, but for me, they're always going to be the biggest winners in my heart, because they brought so much joy. And a bit of backstory. I had a herniated disc in my lower back, and it was pinching on my sciatic nerve, and I couldn't walk for like 2 to 4 minutes at a time. I lost the joy in basketball. It took a toll on me mentally, and when I started going to these games, it really brought a lot of joy back in the game for me. So I'm just really happy I was able to go to these home games and support the team. Even going all the way to Portland, I mean, it really mattered a lot to me. And for me, I had finished college, trying to figure out what I was going to do kind of next, and trying to figure out my next steps. Just gave me also something mentally, especially after you're in college with so many people your age, or just around that environment of things to do. It gave me joy to find something, just to be able to follow and to be able to latch onto during these past 2 seasons. So this was a really great 2 years of following the team. I'm definitely very fortunate. I got to see so many different players. I think there's a beauty about entertainment, sports, art, business, whatever that we have, the things that we're passionate about in life, that it can get us through some rough times, and that's the great thing about basketball. And I'll never forget getting to see Coach Top, coach, or getting to see all the different players the past 2 years. Especially the guys who come in and out from different cities. But the cool thing is there's 31 G League teams in the United States. So wherever I move next to, honestly, I'm just so happy that I can continue to just keep following the G League. So yeah, but I'm going to end this vlog on a surprise, and this is the NBA 2K G League show. I'm your host, Grrrlgang, and thank you for watching.
I really appreciate your support, all right? At the end of each game, win, lose, or draw, our team will stay, and we're going to cheer for you guys for coming out to support us. Down towards the front of the row, all right? We're going to give you guys high fives here all season. Thank you guys very much for spending your evening with us.
Now, put your Gucci watch on, synchronize your time, and let's rock. We're not doing it yet, man. We're just grooving a little bit. One more time. Just one more time. One more time. Synchronize your time and let's rock. Oh, yes indeed. Let's say well done. All right.
Girlies all partying, touching my body and talking to me like I'm a kindergarten. Today she's on my, tomorrow she's on here. But don't worry about me, because I know what time it is. Time to get mine while you're trying to get yours. I'll get my paws in those silky junk. You try to take me to the cleaners and I got a trick, cause all you're ever gonna get is a piece of my did you know that my girl in my toe is easy to come and harder to go? I hope you got a good heart and you're a good sport, cause I'ma treat you like we were on a basketball court. I'm gonna run you around, take you up and down, turn you out and leave you in the lost and found. So if you wanna be down, you better listen up, and before you're dealing with me, you better know what time it is.
Do you know what time it is?
Tell me, do you know?
Do you know what time it is?
Do you know?
Do you know what time it is?
Tell me, do you know?
Do you know what time it is?
Some girlies are pretty, some girlies are fine, but most girlies like to play with your mind. They like sporting new gold and riding a car, and most of them, they don't name you up. They're materialistic and unrealistic, and to most of them, you're nothing but another statistic. Who's ever got the money? They're all on his, but y'all can save it for days, cause I know what time it is.
Do you know what time it is?
Tell me, do you know?
Do you know what time it is?
Do you know?
Do you know what time it is?
Tell me, do you know?
Do you know what time it is?
Do you know?
Do you know what time it is?
Tell me, do you know?
Do you know what time it is?
Do you know?
Do you know what time it is?
Tell me, do you know?
Do you know what time it is?
Check the clock. Put your Gucci watch on and synchronize the time, and let's rock.
You see that white boy? We gotta do that part again. This how we did that. Oh, Robin and Lisa. Yes, indeed. Oh, good.
Check the clock.
This is that
Put your
money's
Gucci
over
watch
there.
on and synchronize the time.